And Thorns would probably spend it on, oh my goodness, what was the name of that island?
Record.
Krakoa, yes.
Yeah, I wonder what
Maybe
the
see her
mutant
brother.
holiday, what mutant holiday celebrations are like. I can imagine it gets pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony will probably spend it with his parents. I don't think they will let him not spend it with them.
Yeah, seems like a big family vibe in Grimala household.
It's a family.
Yeah, Silence would probably use it as an opportunity to come forth with his abilities and whatnot in, his family environment. It's like a tradition, to be together on Christmas and New Year's.
Trident and Redshot. Once they got planned for the holiday season, assuming they make it out of this mess.
Well, it's easy. I think Richard would just sit at the bridge, just looking out and being like, we really showed those Nazis this year. Also, the former Nazis.
Do you think Redshot ever frequents the charity of Aunt May? What is that foundation called?
Feast.
Possibly. That would possibly be. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. Totally forgot about that. Most likely where he would be spending his holiday.
Trident? How did the Atlanteans celebrate the holiday season?
Oh, well, we do Christmas, but it's a little hard on the water. We maybe replace some of the lights with some bioluminescent algae and stuff where we can. We've been here long and we've been in New York long enough to adopt the culture, some of the culture, and this one is a good one.
Yeah,
And
a deep sea Christmas tree. That would look pretty.
the trees generally don't like it. But they're a little hard to keep down. But Atlantis are pretty strong. And then New Year's probably would be with his friends. We would like pick a spot that knew. I'd like pick a spot at what's the place called? On the university campus and hang out. Spend a day. Or maybe we even head down to Madison Square and watch the ball drop to celebrate the new year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like there's probably quite a few massive parties happening in New York on New Year's. So yeah, I suppose tonight we will see if Jamie's going to make it to the Times Square celebrations, or if any of you are going to get to fulfill those plans. Although last week it seemed to be going pretty well. You guys have led an attack on the convention center, and while half of you went to the roof, the rest of you went underneath. And last week we had Trident, Silencer, and Agent Silver joined by Beast and Colossus as you guys attacked the reactor down below where Arnim Zola and Doc Ock were protecting it. There was quite a fight broke out there. And Trident, could you describe for me what that last moment was where you actually defeated Dark Ark. Doesn't have to be exactly the same as you described last week, but how did that wrap up?
So basically, after he knocked me down, I jumped back up, launching myself at him, and then I kind of used the the sharp edges of the trident to cut through the arms them from his body, which turns him pretty much into a harmless 56-year-old man. Which means he's defeated, and then we did the traditional thing of tying him up.
Yeah, and as you guys tied him up and made your way towards the actual portal device, the battle continued up on the rooftop, where Hulk and Spider-Man had joined the fray, as well as Abomination, who had seemingly caught up to you after being flung from your VTOL earlier on. Abomination and Hulk went at it, and Spider-Man got to work taking out some of the thugs on one side, while the rest of you faced off against MODOK, Echo, and Hawkeye. And after killing Echo, Hawkeye took out all of his anger on Devil's Advocate, but with a well-placed med pack from Red Shot, Devil's Advocate was brought back in time to rip Hawkeye's head off. And yeah, you managed to take care of the two of them. It looks like Thorns is a little bit surrounded there after she was thrown from the rooftop by MODOK. And MODOK himself is still sort of ranting and raving as he is seemingly on the back foot now and trying his best to protect this place. But you know that the reactor has been shut down. You are able to now infiltrate the actual convention center and potentially take control of that portal device. The team down below is already making their way inside there, but the team on the rooftop is still in the midst of this battle. So that is where we're going to be rejoining things for tonight. As we start at the top of the round with Thorns. You are surrounded by a couple of Hydra agents. One of them has got a big, like, riot shield, and they are all pointing their guns towards you, but you've got your protective barrier up. What would you like to do?
Well, let's take out Gloomy Soldier. Let's see.
I will say the Hydra agents at this point are all considered minions, so they have got fewer hit points. Some of you may be familiar with how we've done minions before, but you'll see how it works. If you deal excessive damage to one, you might be able to hit multiple.
Nice. Just 13 hit their melee?
It does indeed.
Ooh. 16 damage.
Okay, what is this attack look like?
So she's holding her gut where she's got the gunshot wound from last week, and she just extends her hand, and this purple flame shoots out and engulfs him. This psychic purple flame, and I think that's it for me. Oh, you know what? I could probably. Oh, can I heal? Can I get rid of the bleeding condition?
Yeah, I believe you can spend a karma to do that. I
Oh,
keep forgetting to pull up full sheet.
all right. If I can, I would like to spend a karma to stop. Well, you know what? They're probably going to shoot me again. But I got the shield.
You
Yeah, I'll
can
spend.
use an action to
Oh,
make a logic check against a target number of 10 to stop it. Or if you recover one or more health, you will stop the bleeding.
oh, okay.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to lose 5 health at the end of your turn.
All right. So then let's spend a karma to heal.
Well, that you've already used your action. It would still be an action to spend karma to heal.
Oh,
You may have to do
Okay.
that next round because you've attacked.
Next round. Okay. Can I move? Let's move. My movement isn't halved or anything when I'm bleeding.
No, no, it's just you're just taking damage, but you've got your normal movement.
All right. There we go. 5. Let's get out of.
Well,
Let's
point
get out
out
of
you
the
are a bit,
danger.
you're a little bit elevated there, so you're kind of climbing up onto that ledge. I mean, it's not difficult to do, but just pointing that out, you're looking over the rest of the rooftop.
Oh, okay. End turn. That's my turn.
Okay, you go over to the Hulk, who's facing off with Abomination still. What are you gonna do?
I can see that Abomination is trying to run away, so he's just gonna bomb charge him and try to slam him to the ground. I can't actually get into his. Yeah, for some reason I can't enter his character sheet, even though it.
It's weird. It's working for me.
Okay, I mean, just refresh. Maybe it's
Maybe it locked you out.
could very well happen.
Although you did move him, so
Yeah, I can move him. I just can't enter his like character sheet, even though in like the players menu it's listed as a character there.
That's weird. Well, while you're reloading, what exactly are you trying to do? You said you're trying to smash him into the ground. So
Yep.
we're going for an actual smash attack.
Yeah, actual smash.
Well, the mechanics of a smash is that you add 1 for every 2 points, 1 to your melee damage for every 2 points focus you spend. So yeah, as soon as you get in there, make that roll. If you get a fantastic, you will stun him.
It's also, I think, with an edge. Yeah, it's with an edge.
Yeah.
Use this. Ah, fuck me. Not that one. And also, because Hulk is raging, I added 60 damage on my roll. That's good. Go for the big. Nope.
Well,
That'd
close.
be
Was it 20?
129 points of damage.
Okay, so sorry, where does the extra damage come from? From raging?
From Angry.
he
When
spent
he
40
gets.
points.
Yeah, my focus is like my logic defense is 0, literally. He just becomes angry and he just hits hard.
I'm just trying to work out how that the damage reduction stops that, but it's basically a melee damage bonus, right?
Yeah. So it's just if he has a damage reduction, it just reduces that as well.
Well, damage reduction doesn't stop your damage bonus, just the stuff that's on the multiplier. So how much extra do you add on top of that 69 that you rolled?
60.
Yeah, describe what it looks like as you pummel him into the ground. He's still up, but only just.
No running away. He's trying to grab him by his ankles to do what he did to the Loki.
Yeah, you get one swing. Abomination's a much bigger one, but you definitely create a crater in the roof here, as you can see some pipes just spraying water out and some sparks from electrical wires that were running through these ceilings. But Abomination is looking terribly, terribly hurt, and should probably give up. You can actually give me an ego check with an edge to see if this is enough just to shut Abomination.
Ah! Will move.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to see him starting to get up, and I'm going to say with a fantastic success, you can make a free clubber attack to try and finish him, as he definitely, you're in Hulk rage mode. But I don't think he's letting him get away here. But it looks like Abomination's about to keep fighting, and oh my god.
What the fuck is this?
I think he's dead.
Hulk is broken on this shit. What the fuck is
So with that, you're going to smash Abomination through the ceiling, just creating this massive hole in the roof as you smash him through multiple levels of the convention center and down below where the portal device is located. The rest of you, Trident Silencer and Agent Silver, as you guys are running into the room, you just see the roof explode and Abomination just come crashing into the ground, like leaving a crater in the floor. But up above, like through the hole in the roof, you just see that raging Hulk. As yeah, Hulk, you see a bunch more soldiers, but I think I assume that's going to be it for your turn. Is there any other details you want to add to that finishing move?
He just looks at Dark like, night, night. Then looks at everybody else.
Oh wow. 138. Oh my goodness.
That Hydra agent over there shits himself. And I believe that takes us on to Modoc. As Modoc is going to fly through the air over Devil's Advocate and Red.
Oh no. Oh, he isn't smart enough to do that.
He's going to say, "Your little rats won't get away from me!" And he's going to try an attempted telekinetic grab on Red.
Uh-oh.
19 against your melee red shot, and you are, I believe, grabbed. It's not a
I am.
fantastic.
Oh, I forgot to take 5 from mine.
Okay, that's all we can do for now. Let me just minus this. Okay, and then just trying to find the range of this to double check, because he is still in the air, but I think he's probably about 6 spaces. So yeah, red shot. You find this strange psychic energy now starting to lift you into the air and hold you in place. But it is your turn, and you see Modoc angrily flying above you.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Well, he asked for it. It's time to die, Modoc. Let's see, if you grab, that has the effect of...
Grabbed, I don't think will affect this too much. Let me double check here. Yeah, I think you just can't move. It's the pinned is when things. Oh, yeah, you can't move, and attacks against you, it gets complicated. But that's only if someone's actually physically grabbing you. So it doesn't have any effect other than you can't move right now.
Perfect. Just making sure before I shoot him. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Well,
that hits.
well,
He does have his telekinetic sphere up here. I will just point out.
I'm aware. Oh, yeah, if he didn't. Well, I think that would have been gone.
Pieces of him all over. But that absolutely destroys the sphere as it is just engulfed in this blast of red energy. You see him trying to hold it back, but it just slowly like melts that protection away. And yeah, he is left vulnerable as he's just kind of hovering there in a bit of a daze.
Well, well. I think it's time for Spider-Man to do stuff.
That it is. Spidey, you're up. You are in the control tower with perhaps even the real bullseye, and everyone's either webbed up or knocked out. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna punch him in the face. Well, metaphorically.
Wait, metaphorically or physically? Because
I'm gonna
Spidey's
use
pretty good at doing both.
I'm gonna use the spider strike and then see what happens. Yeesh.
Sorry, I keep pressing spacebar instead of my push to talk. A 13 is going to miss, unfortunately. Do you want to spend a karma to re-roll that one, or
Yeah, let's do that.
yeah, we're sticking with? I mean, bear in mind you're spending Spidey's karma. This isn't like you don't have to share the resource with Trident or anything. That is a
15.
hit. Yeah, his AC is 14. Okay. Oh, he is on 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Oh.
Describe this hit for me, because I don't think you web him up unless you do a fantastic. But yeah, you are bringing him down to his last hit point. So what is it?
So after last time shooting at me, I'm gonna have to launch at him and try to get his hand, going straight for the jaw, and I'm just gonna crack him across the jaw, and it's gonna hit him hard, but he's gonna be still up.
Yeah, you feel when you hit him, he's got quite a solid jaw. As Bullseye has got a reinforced skeleton as well. Canonically, I'm not exactly sure the details behind that, but yeah, we're gonna say metal jaw is a little bit harder than you. And if you had missed, he would have. You could see that spending that karma. If you'd missed, he would have been able to shoot you at point blank. He had another weapon, but with that, as you crack his jaw, he falls over to the side, and the weapon spills from his hand. That's going to be your turn. You've still got your movement.
kind of jump off the window. This guy needs my help. I'm gonna swing after him. I'm gonna hit him, and I'm gonna. He still stands. I'm gonna jump up and go after this guy. But I don't think I can do anything to help him in this turn.
What do you mean by help him exactly? Are you just trying to like get him away from the Hulk?
Pretty much. He's a little close to the Hulk and Abomination, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'd
He's
say
a Hydra.
He's Spider-Man.
you can see this guy is like shaking and is not. He's not about to try and fight the Hulk. He might fire his weapon, but being Spider-Man, if you want to try and pick him up as you go as a reaction, you can definitely do that. He will allow you to as well. You can make a melee check to see if you scoop him up, and then you can move the rest of your movement and tell me where you are taking him. Oh yeah, you you scoop him up and get him. Let's see, how far did you move? Yeah, so
So
you
I
can
gotta
get
jump.
him.
So I'm gonna jump and swing to the top, and I'm gonna swing down this way when I grab him.
Yeah, that's cool. You can just okay.
Oh,
Because
that's my turn.
I mean, hell Hydra. I mean, thank you.
Oh,
I'm so conflicted. I think someone should my ban.
oh.
Spidey, as you carry a frying Hydra agent over there, hopefully out of reach of the Hulk, but probably not. Where is that going to be your turn?
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay, a severely injured bull is the yeah. Bullseye is going to climb out of the other and is going to like just fall onto the ground and a dash, limping, trying to get also away from the Hulk, who is far too close for his comfort, and is pretty sure his jaw is broken. So you see Bullseye limping away, and is leaving a trail of blood behind him, but definitely seems like that's no LA. But the Devil's Advocate, he is too hurt to be shooting at you right now, and MODOK is currently floating above you with
That's
a
true.
couple of Hydra agents shooting down at you. What?
It's too far for a close attack, so I'll just make a normal chain attack against the Moloch. It's a horrible roll. It's still a horrible roll against his ego defense.
Yeah, that is not going to hit his ego defense as he kind of floats out of the way. These chains just flying past him.
Yeah, that's me.
Then going on to his turn again, he is going to try and telekinetically grab you as well.
Uh-oh.
As he kind of dodges out of
Yeah.
the way and lift you into the air. Oh, fantastic.
I'll use
Yes.
the karma point to make him reroll the S in Marvel.
Oh.
Probably still grab me, but maybe not a Marvel. Yeah, he grabs me.
Okay, yeah, but you are not pinned. You are just grabbed. And then that's, yeah, so that's going to be him for now, as he's got you both grabbed in his telekinetic grip. Oh, and Devil's Advocate, don't forget to put some health back as you are.
Yeah, I did.
And
Slowly but
wow,
surely.
that's just you really love. Okay, and then who else is alive? And Bullseye is going to try to snipe the Hulk as he put it down, you beast. And then
Hits.
it hits with a 12.
He has
Yep.
a lower agility defense because he's raging.
No, he doesn't, but it still hits. He's got 12 in agility defense.
Well, that is a 20 there. That's disappointing.
Takes
Oh
some
my
damage.
god.
Oh,
Almost no damage.
Like he just spins around as he's kind of limping away, and then just raises, and it shoots Hulk like right in the head, but it just kind of pings, like it just clips his shoulder and like bounces off the skin as he's not phased by it whatsoever. But it definitely grabs Hulk's attention, and you see Bullseye regretting his decisions as onto the Hydra agents who are all. Yeah, there are still a few trying to get to Thorns. That one can't really. Okay, yeah, so there's two closing in on Devil's Advocate, and each of them are going to take a shot against Red Shot and then Devil.
and got red shot is first. 12 misses me.
Okay, then that is 14 damage to Red Shot. Oh, or not. Okay, so it breaks your protection, but as these bullets come in towards the two of you, neither of you are hurt. Missing any Hydra agents? The one with the Spidey is going to start also trying to run. And we go to the top of the round again with Thorn.
Nice. All right. Do I heal or do I go after MODOK? I
Murdoch.
think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go after MODOK. Okay. Telekinetic grab. Does an 18 hit his melee?
It does indeed.
All right. We're gonna spend 2 reactions. 2 life leech.
Ooh,
Does a
that is
19
hit.
hit his resilience?
Am I right?
So that's 22 to him. And some back
Okay,
to me.
that is enough to take him down and to cure your healing. I mean, cure your bleeding because you're getting some back. But
Oh, nice.
describe to me, it's not enough to. I mean, killing him, you'd have to do double his hit points, but this is enough to take him down. So, how do you want to do this, Thorns?
So you see her like crawl over on top of the little ledge there, and she's like, limping, and she sees MODOK telekinetically grab Red Shot and Devil's Advocate, and she's like, "Oh no!" And so she extends her hand out, grabs him, and starts leeching life from him until he I guess he's floating, so he just kind of like falls to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you'd already hit him once with this, so he was already looking quite decrepit, despite, I mean, on top of his already horrible
Yeah.
face. So, yeah, you can see he was definitely about to unleash something horrible on these two as he was lifting them into the air. But you draw all the power from him, and you hear him screeching out in protest as he just crashes down into the ground, and you can see his eyes sunken, and his body goes limp as he passes out there. And Devil's Advocate and Red Shot, who are released from his grasp, as you see Modok fall.
Nice. Nope, this is not torch. Which one do I want? Oh, status effect. Bleeding. I am no longer bleeding.
So you'll also get a point of karma there, Thorns.
Yeah! I saved people.
Oh, so will Spidey and Hulk, but that doesn't really. You guys still got karma to spend.
Yep.
Or if you don't, you also have one. But Thorns, is that going to be your turn as you have defeated Modok?
Reaction, main action. I can move. Move. I think I can move 5.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm on the measurement tool.
That's cool. So Thorns heads down to rejoin Devil's Advocate and Red Shot there.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you guys all doing there as you group up and you've taken down the monument and Modok? As you can see, these Hydra agents now, seeing Modok go down, all seem to have like stopped pulling the trigger and are all sort of taking a little step back in fear.
I'll just crack my back and say, yeah, come on, let's wrap this up. I have other things to take care of.
Well, I think unless you want to end up like the guys from 94 or is it 55, I think you should surrender. This guy, and I pointed at Devil's Advocate, he's a psychopath. I've seen him like rip out a guy's spine. Or was it the arm?
You can give me an ego check with an double edge, actually, as they hear the Hulk roaring over there, realizing that there is no longer an abomination standing between them and the Hulk. Never mind the three of you that have already proven
Come on,
yourselves
give me
to be
that
great.
one.
Yeah.
I think that is it. Because that is I think, is that not a MMM?
It is.
Yeah, that's a 616. Finally.
Wow.
As you see, Hydra, the most fanatical of all organizations, these people that would rather die and shout "Hail Hydra," and that where one falls, two more will grow back in its place. You you see them all just drop their guns on the ground, put their hands in the air, and start backing away as some of them drop to their knees. But the Hydra agents that are here on the roof, the regular Hydra agents, have all surrendered. We are essentially out of combat, other than the fact that we still have a rampaging Hulk and Bullseye, who was the only one who was not surrendered up here on the roof. But as Redshot, Devil's Advocate, and Thorns are just kind of lined up here, looking badass, these Hydra agents are surrendered.
We got to get to the
We'll-
portal.
Yeah, before you guys run off to the portal, there is now a hole in the ceiling where Abomination is, but Hulk. Yeah, I would appreciate if Hulk didn't go down there. Just saying. It's pretty broke. But Hulk, you've just been shot in the head by a bullseye, and you can see there is this control tower next to you. There's still a couple of Hydra agents on the roof, even though they are giving up. What is the Hulk going to do?
Yeah, he's just gonna jump on top of the bullseye and just
Oh,
splat him. He doesn't like being tossed by the pebbles.
I mean, you can make he has 1 hit point.
Yeah. What the what? Oh,
Okay, well, yeah, so he's not complete strawberry jelly, but there is definitely now a bullseye-shaped crater in the ground and a much larger crater around it, as Hulk just like he shoots you and then just sees you leap into the air as he tries to scramble away. You just land right down on him, and Bullseye is defeated.
He's just gonna roar. He's gonna look for his next victim.
Oh,
Yeah, from
oh,
where
you
you
did.
got tanks down below that are still kind of mobilizing, and there are still like still see Ant-Man walking along the skyline fighting helicopters. There's Iron Man and Vision are flying up above. There's a lot of things to fight around here.
So the first thing he sees, he's just gonna jump to it. He's gonna fuck off from here. These puny humans are not to his level. He needs something stronger.
He needs a tank.
He needs a tank.
Well, there's 2 tanks right down there, so we'll say that's where Hulk exits as he kind of uses Bullseye as a springboard to leap towards the tanks. And yeah, see bits and pieces of tank flying into the air as we to you guys have essentially at this point we are out of combat because I somehow don't think Spider-Man's going to stick around to beat up all the other Hydras. But Spidey, you are still there at the moment in this scene, as you've just seen all the Hydra agents give up. What is Spidey going to do as you see this and you see the Hulk leaping away?
I'm gonna head out. Frankly, the Hulk is still rampaging through House Kitchen, and I'm not always sure Scotland knows where he's stepping. So there might be people out there that needs help.
Okay, amazing, yeah. So Spidey on giant rampaging beast duty swings off into the city, leaving the 3 of you on the rooftop. And yeah, you can hear at this point that the other 3 have managed to get in from underneath. So how are the 3 on the top getting into the convention center from here?
Can we group fly in?
We'll say there's an entrance in the convention, the control tower, if you want to go in like through the stairs, but there's also a big hole in the roof next to it. So yeah, if you wanted to fly down through that, definitely an option.
Well, if the hole is there, then it is clearly there for us to use.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me just put that squashed abomination on the next map. All right, so the 3 of you go over. Are you using the group fly together? Then 3 of you will fly down into the convention center just as the other 3 are making their way in from below. We'll move over to you. You all walk in to see the abomination sort of in a crater on the floor, and there's the massive portal device that is now looking a little bit less stable and a little bit less powerful than it was before as the reactor has been shut off, but it is still and what you are seeing now is in my notes somewhere. Let's see.
A giant fucking tank that is red.
Yeah.
And suddenly
Oh, I
Hulk just throws him away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baron Zemo.
I'm more concerned about the guy. This one.
Oh,
Yes,
well.
that's that.
blackout.
Oh, that guy. Oh, don't be concerned. He's like 1 shot away from dying.
He was once away from dying.
Just
There's a
cross the
portal
beams,
loom.
Solo.
Yeah, as the portal looms before you, the swirling vortex of energies that has been spilling Hydra forces out into your world. You can see that there is indeed a very red-looking, much more advanced tank than the others you've seen, with a similar force field around it to the force fields you have been working on. And Baron Zemo, the sort of poking out of the top of it as around the portal you can see Hydra agents scrambling to defend their last line as Blackout and Silk are also standing guard here, their expressions cold and calculating, and the air in here is just crackling with energy as that the hum of that portal grows louder and louder. Here, as you are running in, I'll think of something else. Yeah, you can see there are also some vehicles dotted around, and they are definitely awaiting your arrival at this point. They've set up their defenses here. So, what would you guys like to do as you all regroup in front of the portal device?
I think Hector would say we got to take down Blackout.
So what you're saying? It's time for Blackout to have a Blackout.
And Thorns will say Silk is here too.
Out of character, should Silk and Hector be here?
Yeah.
Thorns and Hector. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're playing two characters here. I don't know how you managed to get that one right, but they both made it. If you want one of them to leave, you can, but I mean, I don't think it'll be that complicated.
If that's the case, then Thorns will make an exit.
I mean, it's really up to you. She can stay here. I feel like she's part of the team. But if you want to, I mean, running two characters that may be a bit much. So if you do want to get her to go, there's lots of other Hydra agents in here. You guys have come in right from the seeding, so this whole convention center is crawling. If she wants to go and help the rest of the Avengers and everyone, you can definitely let her exit.
Yeah, I'll let. Yeah, she'll go help the. She'll go help the rest of the other group, the Avengers.
Well, I will say, for doing that, everyone else will get a point of karma.
Hooray!
You see Thorns. What does it look like as Thorns goes into the rest of the convention center and just starts mopping up Hydra agents?
I think she hears like gunshots and she sees like a shiny arm of Colossus. She's like, "You guys handle this. I gotta go." And she'll book it to the to wherever Colossus is at.
Actually, that's great because Colossus. I, I was trying to figure out where Colossus would go. So Colossus would have joined them as they were leaving. Beast has stayed down below to take care of the reactor. But yeah, Thorns and Colossus go off on their own little buddy cop mission here.
Yes.
And yeah, you see the two of them teaming up to take out the rest of Hydra in this convention center, leaving the five of you to take on Baron Zemo and his last line of defense.
Hey guys, any plans? Who takes who?
Can you shut down Blackout?
Let's just
I
all
most
kill.
certainly can.
Let's
If
just
he doesn't
kill.
shut me down.
Let's just get rid of Blackout and then we can focus on the lesser people. Then kill the great Nazi.
We just need to get rid of Baron Zemo as quick as possible before it goes to haywire. And I'll get rid of the Blackout.
Just have to get rid of everyone before we die.
No, that's an option as well.
But the priority is Blackout, then Silk, then Baron Zemo. Maybe? Unsure.
I think Benzema is probably the worst one, considering that he's got some nasty mind tricks.
And he's behind the shield. That's right. Okay.
Well, the shield is just around the tank itself. It's not actually protecting any of the. It's not like a whole portal device as a force field. It's just the tank.
Okay.
You guys have a moment to decide here, but once you actually make a move, we're probably going to roll for initiative. So if you want to decide, also if you want to decide on a different team maneuver, you could change your plans here. It'd even be a good time to activate one. I know we keep everyone keeps spreading out and then don't get to activate the maneuver.
It's rally, defensive, and offensive. I think rally lets us get more focus, right?
Not that important at the moment.
I think
So
rally lets
then,
you heal or your focus or your hit points. Oh, if anyone has a healing factor as well, your hit points will have all healed here as you came out of combat. And
Yep.
I love my healing factor.
does the Rich Hop also heal?
Of course he does.
Yeah. What are we saying?
It's morphing time.
oh, yeah.
We're not Power Rangers, brother.
We could be. Look at it. We are 5. Well, if it wasn't for Trident and you both being blue, and maybe Hector, you'd have the color coordination. If you just switched to like a pink uniform, and someone took the Trident, well, his Trident is yellow, and also have yellow.
Can
Let's
we?
start with whoever is closest.
Yeah, can we move? Do we get like a free move or no?
Yeah, so from where you are, you can take a movement action, but the first offensive action you take is going to trigger these things. I mean, they are standing there waiting for you. It's just as you're all running in, you haven't quite been noticed yet. As soon as you run in there, they're going to see you.
Okay.
Right by flight. Whee.
Okay, that's about far enough. What are you guys doing as you're actually moving in? Are you just all charging forward?
Are we activating or not, lads?
Rangers
You might as well.
assemble.
Yo, Joe.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
using a team
Revengers
attack?
Unite. Yeah.
We all have a different. Yeah, I think we're just trying to get close so we can mollywop Blackout.
Well, yeah. So you can get to about this point as you activate your your team maneuver, and you will hear also over the comms. It is not just you. There are the Avengers and the X-Men are coming together here. You can hear Captain America shouting from probably the top of some overturned tank somewhere as he's yelling about taking the city back. You can hear Iron Man making cocky remarks about how good this is going to look in his recap footage, and as you all decide on different team names in the moment, what kind of maneuver you actually activate.
Oh, that's right. I was researching that.
Because you can also see on your character sheets, if you're in the combat, yeah, you can see the maneuvers down at the, it should say average rank 3, which gives you a level 2, so that'll cost 10 focus from every, but you can click and make it the right maneuver, and then there is a little button above it that you can actually use to activate.
I think it's either rally or offensive.
Team members can turn their Marvel die into a fantastic success on any attack roll they make this round against target of equal or higher rank. Wow.
It's a rally or offensive, and what rank is it?
Level 3 offensive.
Yeah, we're
can
level
turn-
2.
Team members can re-roll all of their dice on any attack they make this round. They get to use the better result. And then rally, each member of the team can make a recovery roll for either health or focus as if they had spent karma. And that's level 2 rally.
I think offensive, but
Offensive is re-rolling, right?
yeah.
Yep. Reroll all their dice on any attack.
That's
This
really
round.
good.
So,
Yeah, you also get edge on any attacks you make this round. I think you get both level 1
really?
and level 2.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, all team members get edge on any attack they make this round.
Yeah,
And
offensive, I think.
Yeah, and reroll all of their dice on any attack they make this round. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. I guess that's why it costs 10 focus to activate. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big like one. You're just using this all as your kind of opening attack, so it does wear off after.
Well, I say offensive.
All right. Offensive it is.
Everyone activate that, and then you can roll for initiative. The combat tracker showing.
God damn it. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, so just checking. Okay, any of you guys get a marble, or only seeing silk there?
I don't think so.
Okay, so yeah, as you guys are charging forward, and we kick things off here, you are going to see that Silk notices you first, and she is going to shout out to the others as she sweeps a web up into the air and is going to like web herself to the roof, or to the ceiling, She comes swinging towards you guys. And how much was that? 10. Yeah, and as she kind of swings, she's going to launch a web at you, Devil's Advocate.
Pew.
Hits.
If the attack is a success, it is going to paralyze you. Are you? Yeah. Have you
I'm going
got
to use
any
my
reaction?
reaction. Yeah, use the reaction. Move behind. Red shot so it misses. Let's see what it's called.
Interpose or something?
No, interpose is the other way. It's the other way
Stop.
around. Yeah, skulk, I think. Yeah. 14 will miss, I believe.
Character moves for free behind a nearby person, and that person becomes the new target of the attack. So the attacker's target number for the attack is the lower of the character's defenses. So red shot, that then is going against you instead of 14 to hit your agility defense.
No.
Huge.
Actually, it goes for the lower. That I just said that. So
Oh,
yeah, red shot, you are going to get waved up here.
Oh, so it would be. Oh, that's how it works.
I think. Let me just read that again. The attacker's target number is the lower of the character defenses. Yeah.
So it was skull behind him, but it still will use his. It will still use my to hit, like my AC.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it is going to hit him, but yeah, red shot, you are going to get webbed up here. You are paralyzed.
Wasn't the plan. I think we have been ruling this incorrectly this entire game.
we didn't sculpt
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, this is maybe the second time that's come up in the whole game. I also keep
I
forgetting
sculpted a
about
lot.
it. I was using the interpose quite a bit with the enemies before, but I keep
It's the
forgetting
same.
But with that, we come to the actual start of the round as Silk swings in, webs up red shot and silencer. We go to you as you can see they are moving in your direction.
We can move up to 5 points, and I can see the blackout from here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see everyone on the map. It's not that too high.
Okay, good. Well, he's gonna get telekinetically grabbed here. Or at least I'm gonna attempt telekinetic grab him here. Why is you a problem? We got an edge. Good thing we got an edge.
Is 12 spaces away. What is your range?
It's 5 times my range, so it would be 15.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, 50 hits is a hit.
Okay, and then as my reaction, as I like grab him, I'm gonna go, you ain't doing that shit again. And I'm gonna, where's my reaction? I'm gonna swipe away his power to shut down the powers. Actually, I have to roll again, but
Yeah, we'll remind you, you've got your offensive action up, so you can re-roll any of these dice that you actually want.
Oh,
And on the previous attack as well.
it is gonna be a lot better, but I'm still gonna.
You can still re-roll all of them once again.
Oh yeah, but how do I?
Just give yourself 3 more edges and roll one of the each of the dice once.
Oh, you can actually. Makes sense. That's good. Let me just do
Everybody
this.
was a hit.
This would be this as well. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's not marble, so it's fine. Okay, yes, so I'm gonna wipe away his ability to shut down the powers. I think it's called shutdown powers.
Nice. Oh,
And I have to pay minimum 10 focus. And I think swipe shutdown power is 15, so I should pay 15 here, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. That is
Yeah. Well, my part is done. Get him, lads!
as you steal a part of the dark force from him, you are going to feel that power, because I believe it gives it to you as well. I know you've already got a shutdown powers based thing, but this is specifically against light and energy based powers. That his power shuts down. He can't shut down all powers. It's just he can sap the energy. So yeah, you now have a piece of the dark force under your command, and
Shit.
Ooh.
It's not
you
good.
see him as you take that. He just looks up. He sees that you and the devil's advocate, and he goes, "What? No, no! What did you escape? What did you?" And you just see he's kind of confused, but is definitely coming straight for you. Silence. Is that going to be?
Yep, that is all I can do for now.
Fucking skull is on fire and you wonder how I escaped. That's really your main concern.
The light is the one thing I thought I could get rid of, but that isn't fine.
Well, this is not light. It's hellfire,
Fire is-
baby.
Fire is the light!
It's hellfire, not fire.
Potato, potato.
Well, as that Silk is going to swing in here and try to spider strike, but
Yeah. Well, it's not a fantastic.
that's good.
It's against me, right?
But against both of you, I think that splits their attack to make both. So she swings in and just spins around, tries to kick both of you in the head. Let me just double check.
Oh, you take half damage. It's if I'm reading
Yeah.
that right.
Yeah. I'm just double checking paralyzed as well. I think close attacks automatically hit. I mean, that probably would have hit anyway, but just double check. So yeah, half of that, half of 35. But if you have damage reduction, that also applies. So just apply that and then add half of what it applied back. She's going to swing back into the 5 speed. So she kind of she kicks both of you and then just does a backflip back and lands onto the ground behind you there in full Spidey pose. And it is at this point that I don't know if you can actually see. Okay. You're not supposed to be able to, but I think
Yeah.
Trident and Red Shot probably see. But a silencer, you are going to you're going to hear something sliding on the floor underneath you, and then it suddenly erupts with electricity. Does a 15 beat your resilience defense?
15 does beat
Yeah.
my resilience defense.
Okay, in that case, let me just double check. Oh, only on a fantastic. I thought that stunned you. So you are electrocuted here as you see a small device underneath you just suddenly shocks you, and I need you to please make a resilience check or concentration. On a fantastic, it would have straight up stunned you, but you get the check. As
Resilience
you,
check.
oh, you are going to lose concentration.
Yeah, I'm gonna
if you
I'm gonna use 1 point of karma to try to reroll, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, lady.
You only have to be the 13.
Well, come on, 5 or 6.
6.
Bug!
Let's go!
Just beats it. So you feel that, but I don't know, what is your suit? Maybe not that conductive, but you see appearing in front of you. You see a
Yeah, I see
as she's
the electrocution coming. I kind of like I'm holding the blackout, and I see it coming, and I just like use my left to just like swipe it a little bit, so it kind of grazes me. Still like tickles a lot, but didn't take full effect.
yeah. Also, that piece of the dark force you're holding probably absorbed some of that sort of energy, just combining everything together here, as you see stepping from the shadows, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow. As she appears, it seems like she was completely invisible, and she just shakes her head and she goes, "This isn't personal. You're just in the way of progress." And she is going to run, and then you see her disappear again. I know you guys can probably see her on the map, but only Red Shot and Trident are going to be able to actually detect where she is without a vigilance check. You guys can kind of get a general vibe, but if you do try and attack her, Trident and Red Shot will have 1 trouble. Everyone else will have double trouble. Just because invisibility is not something we've really dealt with.
Guys, there's some invisible chick. Well, I think everybody knows who she is, but we need some help. Get rid of her. Thank you.
Okay, that is it. You did take that damage there, but
I did not.
my
My
apologies.
apologies.
Like 16 points. Red Shot, that takes us to you as you are webbed up at the moment. You're gonna
Wish I had teleport.
You can
But
try to break out. I will remind you, it is a reaction to try and break out.
yeah, but they cannot roll high enough to break out.
Isn't it 20? Let's see, 20. No, I could not.
You may have something else there. You might be able to use your powers. I think one of you did break out of something previously using some powers, so it is possible. So
You
yeah,
can use protection maybe to like lower it or something. I don't remember. And it used like your ability thing.
yeah, paralyzed, I will point out, means you can't move, you can't take any actions that require melee or agility checks. So you can still like use your powers and things. You just can't make attacks usually. So yeah, just bear that in mind. You've got your other.
Yeah, that's the problem. All of mine is based on, I think, ranged attacks.
Not all of them. You've shown some manipulation over energy beforehand. I mean, you've got your elemental protection, which means you must have barriers and things like that.
Oh, I have the barrier. Yes. Let's see. Oh, I have an idea. It may work. So I just try to like create a barrier around like me that just pushes the web away, so I can walk away from it. I'm not sure if that is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can make an agility check against this webbing instead of melee. That uses your agility, I believe. Oh no, that's against the other thing. But agility is your main.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'd say you can make that check to see if you can use the energy barrier to break through this webbing.
Yeah. Oh, it's
With a fantastic success.
Wow.
Yeah. What does it look like? Is that the energy barrier just rips the
I'm just like, I will not be contained. Just like makes it like just this barrier just ripple out from me and just send like this web away. It's like
mate.
it's like from I think Terminator 2, where he just when the cop just goes through the bars because it's liquid, he just walks through the webs.
I was picturing more Red Shot going like Super Saiyan and just breaking these webs.
Oh,
with the energy.
yeah, makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, however that happened in in your imagination, that's what happens as Red Shot. You're no longer paralyzed, so you've still got your movement here if you wanted, but that was your action.
I'm just gonna be like, you can't win, girl. I have the high ground.
Fair enough.
And with that, we go to Trident.
Okay.
Since I know where approximately where Black Widow is, since I can hear her. Right.
Yeah, there's like this sort of metallic flooring you can just hear with your heightened senses as she is running, and maybe even like hear her heartbeat. I'm not entirely sure how heightened your senses are, but it would give you one trouble, which would be cancelled out by your maneuver.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of approach her. That's it. My movement, and I'm gonna then throw the trident at her. Where I think she
It's
is.
actually is within your melee reach. I will remind you, you've got reach with the trident.
Okay, and then that case, I'm just gonna whack her with a vicious attack.
Yeah, so it would be a normal one because of the maneuver. So if you have got any extra edges on top of that, they do.
Okay, so the extra edge I do have apply.
You have edge on all of them.
Yeah, 16 is definitely a hit though.
Oh well. 24 damage. As I run towards where I think she's, I kind of blindly swing the trident around.
Ooh, okay, yeah, you definitely hit her. Um, and she is going to, yeah, you kind of feel this hit, and then it's like you feel something almost climbing onto the trident as a foot hits you in the face, and she is going to use her counter strike technique. To she spends some focus here, and you take half the damage you just dealt. No damage reduction. You just take half what she received.
Okay.
That's what is she then?
God. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay, nice. Yeah, but you have definitely hurt her as you've now just got a spider on the end of your trident.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, actually, that's confusing. But a spy on the end. Agent Silver, you're up.
He is going to jump and rocket towards. Oh my goodness. Rocket towards. I think. Rocket towards Blackout. And we're going to go ahead and do an elemental. I think it's blast. Let's double check that. Yes,
Wait, how much?
blast.
You don't seem to have fly speed on your character sheet. How much are you supposed to have?
I don't have fly?
No,
What?
you've got the fly power.
Oh.
We haven't plugged in the fly speed. Because
Oh,
outside
okay.
of combat, it's very fast, but flight 1 actually tells you your fly
Flight
speed
2.
is your rank times your run speed. So you should have 15. I'll add that.
Oh. Where would I put? Oh, would run speed? Oh,
You can see
flight.
the
Here we
little
go.
drop down.
Ah, you
That's
got
fine.
okay.
I've added it there, but just bear that in mind. You've got 15 feet of flies or 15 spaces.
Nice. 11.
So you've got
11.
4 more from where you are.
Yep. I'm good right here. Let's get him. Elemental blast. I get an extra edge because we did the team maneuver. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Does a 21 hit his agility?
Yeah. But sorry, you were going for blackout.
Blackout. Yep.
Yeah, that
46.
definitely. He is going to use his elemental protection, naturally. But it smashes through it.
Nice. I move. I shot. Do I have any reactions? Let's take a look. I don't believe I do. No. That is going to be me. There we go. Baron
All right.
Zemo's
Yes.
turn.
As Hector's light clashes with Blackout's darkness, you see Baron Zemo is going to moving the turret of this tank as it is going to fire at you, Hector.
Mhm.
And you see an energy blast coming.
Wow. Oh, he's got edge.
Does a 14 hit you?
No. 15. Jeez.
Holy shit.
I'll spend a karma to take that marvel away. No, wait, you know what? Cuz I need the focus. Reaction energy absorption.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Then he is spending. Let me just tokens hit.
The character takes any health damage onto them, ignored, and add it to the. Okay, so 54 plus 15 plus 30.
Yeah, and then it's going to be an additional 10 on top of that.
Ooh. 72. 29. All right. Whew. Good thing I
Okay,
invested in energy.
so the
Wow.
tank just turns towards you, the turret, and blasts you with this beam of energy that is, I mean, looks like it would just eviscerate you, but you almost catch it as that you just use it to fuel your own like light energy. And as the beam passes, we just see you like now glowing with that energy that you are ready to turn back on them. And you hear Zemo swearing in as devil's advocate. We go to you.
My turn. Okay, I'm still close enough to airshot.
You are close enough. I
Yeah.
checked.
I'll aim at Silk because I would rather have my powers stolen than get webbed one more time. Let's see, energy blast. I'll spend 26 points, so an extra 13 damage. Where is it? Blast. There we go, and I have a lot of edges. Wait, we get. Oh, I have trouble, so it will cancel one of them.
She's gonna
Just making
try down.
sure if we used level 2 offensive, so we get the extra edge and three rerolls, or is it just the level 2 option?
I think you get both. We're gonna rule it that you get both for
Okay,
now. I will double check that after the session, but I think you do.
got it. So I'll start with rolling 3 times. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. I'll assume 19 hits.
19 just hits you.
Thank God. And maybe I get a marvel. I didn't. But she'll take 21 plus 13. So she'll take 34 damage. They blast her with fire. Hellfire.
34. Okay, nice. Yeah, she doesn't have damage reduction, so she takes that, and yeah, you you see as she tries to jump out of the way, she's just engulfed in this flame and kind of falls back to the ground, rolling to try and douse herself. Yeah, very nice. Is that for you?
Yep.
Okay, then we're going to their villain actions as she is going to try and web zip herself away. Yeah, she's actually going to attach herself to those crates and just try and get away from Devil's Advocate. But as she comes flying in, she's going to try and kick both Trident and slash it at Silencer with one of her claws as she attempts another spider. She's taking the Spidey. Okay, well,
Holy
not that
shit.
time.
You know who it is.
It hits me, yeah.
Misses.
I don't think she can
Just
miss
double
me.
check. It might be if it misses one, it misses both.
You actually
No.
can't miss you, Silencer.
Yeah, she can't miss me.
No. Because a 1 is a marvel, so it will be either. It will be a. It still hits.
No, but even if it's like 1-2-1, she
Yeah,
still hits.
it's a 9.
Yeah, she still hits.
Yeah, not much of a melee fighter, our Silencer, but
Yeah.
yeah, Trident is. Trident is no problem getting out of the way of this attack, but Silencer, you take the claw, you take 15 points. She kind of ends on the side of the crate, and then she's actually going to move up onto the
Can
and just
I
kind of
use my repose before she gets away?
yeah, absolutely. As she's making that attack.
It's
Well,
still the same round, I think. It's still under
yeah,
the
she
effect
does
of the
have
ability.
Yes, it would. You've still got your re-rolls, but she is going to give you a trouble as. Oh no, that's only on agility. Never mind.
So if you have a normal edge, you can like you have 3 more rolls.
Yeah, so that 12 is not going to hit, but you can give yourselves the edges. Give yourself 3 more edges and re-roll each one of those.
That'll be 4 total, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh. You just have to hit. Oh.
That
And
hits.
come now with
Come on.
6.
Oh, but still hits.
You had
So
one
close,
job.
but that is a fantastic success.
Maybe even killing her. Oh, taking her out.
Maybe.
Just double damage.
Ooh.
Choo!
Very close, probably.
She has 56 hit points.
Ah.
No.
Well, exactly. Oh.
Before she takes that hit, you brought it down to exactly 0. A perfect knockout. Trident.
Good
She tries
job.
to just walk past you. What is that finishing knockout blow?
As I see her hit silencer and her head is turned to the back of me, I just whack to the back of her head, and she flies. And then she flies kind of into those containers she's next to.
Yeah, just leaving a crater in them, but she just slams into them. She was going to try and land on them all spider-like, but instead the momentum is doubled, and she just crashes into them, knocked out, and body kind of limp as you know you haven't killed her, but she's out cold.
Woo!
However, Black Widow is still on the end of your trident and is going to crawl up and try and grab onto your back there as she apparently not really built for me. So I thought she had just give me 1 second to read. Oh yeah, this is what she's gonna do. As she's going to make a melee attack against you to try and grab you here. Try. Does a 14 hit you?
That is my defense.
Oh, okay, so yeah, she collects it around you, and then she's going to use a reaction. This doesn't do damage; you are just grabbed by that. But then she's going to use a reaction to do unflappable poise as you are getting like scissor kick takedown, Black Widow stuff.
Yeah.
So she makes this attack. Oh, a 19 to hit you, and
Yeah.
you will be knocked. It's actually kind of sick. I love how that worked out. Yeah, you knock Silk out, and as she kind of as you make that swing, she jumps onto your back, wraps her legs around your head, and then just spins you over onto the ground. You take some damage, and she's now sort of just in her superhero pose next to you. She is made visible.
Oh,
I'm prone.
Yeah, so it takes a space of movement to stand back up, but you are not prone, and thankfully that wasn't a fantastic, because then you would have been pinned and stunned for a round. But yeah, she has just thrown you to the ground. Yeah, it is totally a risk.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
Exactly. And
Uh,
then who else have I forgot?
What's his name?
Blackout
Yeah,
is
that guy.
going to go. He is going to use an elemental push, and he's going to try and fire this towards Hector to try and push him.
No. Wait.
Fantastic
Agility.
failure.
No. 15 is the
Okay.
number.
Okay, fantastic failure. So the crates that are kind of underneath you there, he's just going to let out this wave of energy, and with your like extra light glow, the dark force is not able to overwhelm you as you are just kind of engulfed by this darkness. But everyone else, you're gonna see this darkness cover the land here, just as you've seen Black Widow get revealed. The Silencer, Trident, Silk, and Black Widow are all going to get engulfed in this like black mist that is left behind, and you're all going to get like you're basically obscured. So you're all going to have trouble on attacks in this mist for one round. So it's just covering basically a cone from where Blackout is towards you guys, like towards those crates. So essentially, that area is dark.
Would I have trouble too seeing Black Widow?
You can illuminate it if you've got that kind of power, but I think you got rid of some of those. So.
Yeah, I got rid of Illuminate, so. Okay, so then I would have trouble. Alright.
Yeah. Gonna try and make this look safe. Okay, there we
No.
go. Oh, that's a little bit too.
Dark for the Dark Force.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Wait, can we still target? Oh, that's much better.
Oh, it does keeps resetting. Sorry, I think it's trying to do an effect that isn't. But sorry, whose turn is next there? That was oh, that was just the villain action. Not bad. Okay, now it's just that new area, but and then actually goes onto his turn. And as you are engulfed in that dark, he's going to fly at you. As it is lightly dark, and he is going to try and grab a hold of you. I think that's what he.
Can he move if he's grabbed?
Oh, I forgot that you grabbed him. My bad.
Do you still grab him if you can see him?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, that's true. He has just broken left side.
Oh, then probably not, yeah.
So he is moving into the darkness that he's just created. He's trying to use that to his advantage. So I'd say that is what his fantastic success got him there, because he also could have made it resilient. But let me. So he's going to try and grab Hector.
Nope. 15.
12. Okay, yeah. So you like are enveloped in this darkness, and then you just see leaping from the darkness. You see him flying towards you and trying to grab you, but the little glow that is coming off of you is enough to see him coming and dodge out of the way. As yeah, he'll end up over here, but it looks like he's trying to grab you so that he can drag you into the dark dimension, like he did Devil. But unfortunately, that is a fail there at first. And Silencer, we go back to you now. In this darkness, what are you gonna do?
We don't have really too much to do, but
It's just giving you a trouble on, so it's like
yeah, I know.
it's not completely, you're not completely blind.
Well, I would know that that's a Black Widow, right? Oh yeah, I would probably. That's great. I'll just try to swipe at her. Oh, I forgot to give myself trouble. Trouble.
Yeah, the team maneuver has worn off at this.
Wait, it's a 17 with the trouble.
That's a hit.
Hey. 30 points of damage. Get a trident! Get grass!
What do
Thanks
you?
for the
How
help.
do you hit her with that telekinetic attack? What are you throwing a crate at her?
No, I'm pretty much scooping all of the the fog that is like making us hard to see. I'm just trying to like scoop it and try to choke her a little bit. So it's like I'm trying to force her into it. She's just a little bit of a choking.
If we really need to go over what telekinesis is, but yeah, okay. you pull her back, just choking her with this darkness, and then you can see she is looking very badly hurt. So it shouldn't be hard to try to knock her out. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Silk is. I'm just gonna knock her dead here. It's skip. But she is KO. And yeah, Black, who has just dropped a trident to the ground. She is actually, after taking that hit, she is going to switch into a defensive stance. As yeah, any close attacks are going to have trouble until she is successfully attacked. And then she's going to use her movement action to activate her invisibility again. This is technology that she's using. Then, yeah, Trident, you kind of hear the footsteps moving away, but it seems like she's badly hurt and is just trying to defend herself. So you'll be basically double trouble on attack, or actually triple trouble in the darkness here on attacks against her. But Red Shot, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, it's time for that tank to get tanked. Pretty sure it doesn't have that high of agility defense, that Hydra tank.
That hardly hit. But let's see if you deal enough damage to break through the force field. But it's basically like an elemental protection that it's got up there. Oh, just not enough on a 2, as you see that blast hit it and is deflected, but you can also see that the energy that you're using is kind of similar to the energy that is on the shield. This tank seems to be powered by something similar.
Fucking tank.
Yeah, you see Baron Zemo like sticking his head out and goes, he just shouts at you. You see the world that we have come from. You see the world we will conquer. You should be kneeling, not resisting. And you see the turret is moving towards you, Redshaw.
And you should go back to 94 or 95 and join your brothers in the grave.
Silent. We go to you. on the ground. Everything's gone dark. Black Widow just tried to get away.
I'm gonna. Hearing where she's running, I'm gonna follow her. And take like a blind swing in the dark.
It's triple trouble on that attack. If you've still got an edge, I think you usually get an edge on close attack, so that would bring it down to 2.
It does have heightened sense.
That's what's. It would be 4, but because you
Oh,
have
true.
heightened senses, the invisibility only gives you
Holy
1.
shit, trouble.
We kind of like Black Widow. The mechanics of her character sheet work well for the character. "14 to hit is a hit.
Wow.
I can't believe it. 20 damage.
She had 6 hit points left. I do not-
Wow.
You just kind of hear footsteps in the darkness. And then whack!
Yep.
Ding! Of her head hitting the other crate and the spider bouncing. As she is knocked out. When the darkness clears, you will just see her similarly slumped against one of these crates, like
Oh,
It-
well, that will be my turn. Thank you.
yeah. Oh, and the 2
Oh,
points
no,
of
wait, I'm
damage.
prone. No,
You
I
got
was prone. I was prone.
You-
I missed that.
yeah.
Sorry.
So that would have been just 1 extra space of movement. So you still would have been within range.
Oh, well. I
And-
still keep thinking
and you
30
get-
euros on that.
I know. I also do that every time. You also get 2 points of karma because you just took out the 2 villains. I will allow you to gift one of those to someone else if you like, but
Oh,
you can also use karma on other people's rolls. So it doesn't really...
I think Silencer might need it.
No, I'm good. Just keep it. I'm fine for now.
Okay. Then I'll keep it. I think
You're
everybody
more.
Can
I think everybody else is good.
also use karma. Sorry. I was just going to say you can use karma to give someone else medical attention as well. Like you can use it to heal other people. So it's not too bad to have some stacked up.
Thank you very much.
Agent Silver up in the air with blackout. What you can do?
He's 5. All right, let me add that. 5. Oh, did it not work? +5? What am I doing wrong?
Oh, no,
To-
just
Trying
type
to.
5 and then press enter.
Oh. 5 plus enter. Okay. All right. I have a trouble hitting him, right? I would have trouble.
Yeah, I'd say not on melee because you are glowing, but on anything at range, yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going here, targeting blackout. And we're going to hit him with an elemental blast. But since I have trouble, that cancels out the edge.
Ooh.
Wait, why do I still have edge?
Did you cancel it manually?
I thought I did. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, a 9 doesn't hit. That's fine.
Yeah, those rolls pretty bad, but you blast into the darkness and kind of reveal him for a second as you see him using that darkness to dodge.
Okay, I moved. I attacked. Baron Zemo's turn.
Okay, Zemo's going to fire at Red Shot here. An elemental blast. Oh no.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, okay. Blast at you and narrowly missing as you just deftly dodge in the air as we go to Devil's Advocate here. Baron Zemo just taunting Red Shot, trying to tell him that he's picked the wrong side, but right now he might be wrong. What do you do?
Does it? The shield the tank has looks similar to the one that was all around the city, like the one on the monuments.
Yeah, it does look similar, except it seems to be it's probably powered by something slightly different. It's a much smaller scale one.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the red shot destroyed it on the last hit. Oh no, it has just been his turn, so yeah, he would be able to put it back up again.
cool. So there is the smart thing to do, and there is the fun thing to do. So I use my action to double my movement, and I'm just going to ram into Blackout. Try to ram into Blackout.
Choo choo.
I have flight speed.
Okay, yeah. As
I'll
he's
use a
trying to
karma
hide.
point, so it'll be a normal roll.
I'll say actually, the edge will be cancelled out by the light blast that just came from Hector. He revealed him for a moment, so
Then I'll
you'll
still use
see
a
that.
karma for an edge anyway.
No.
And I believe it's normal melee attack. Let me see. Yeah, close attack. So just a melee attack with an edge. Oh, that's a horrible roll. Yeah, well, fuck it, why not? Yeah, that's not good.
Cool. Okay, yeah, he flies up into the air slightly. I believe if you miss on a ram attack, there's
It,
something that happens.
no, I just missed. I just used my action and reaction and missed.
Okay. Oh no, it's the knocks the enemy prone. So he will, yeah, he's kind of in the air and will just fly up a little bit. So yeah, you keep on going and
Yeah,
just narrowly missing.
that's me.
And at this point, that darkness will dissipate as we've gone. Revealing the knocked out Black Widow down there. Then Blackout is going to turn around, realizing that he's pretty surrounded, and yeah, he's going to try and grab onto. Let's see, who does he think? Oh yeah, actually, Devil's Advocate just ran at him. He'll go. No, no. You remember what happened last time, don't you? And he's going to try elemental grab you, Devil's
Yeah,
Advocate.
hits.
Does that? Oh, okay, then you are grabbed. Let me just remove it.
Can I give Blackout a trouble?
It
You
it,
can.
it rerolls the middle one, so it will not matter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then he's got you grabbed.
Yep.
Then he's going to try and send you into the Dark Force again with a reaction.
Makes sense. It's against my vigilance. Yeah, that's enough. I'll use my karma to make him reroll the 6. Because there's a good chance he'll fail. Unless he gets a marvel,
Come
then I'm
on.
fucked.
2.
He fails.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, as he just grabs you and you're wrapped up in these tendrils of darkness, and he starts trying to pull you back into the dark dimension. What does it look like as the devil's advocate doesn't let him do that again?
I laugh maniacally.
All right, I feel like there's just like chains of hell just coming out to pull you back into the realm. As yeah, you hear your laughter echoed by Satanish somewhere beyond, and at this point, I remember that there's a bunch of Hydra agents in here as well.
They're too scared because of a laugh. It's fine.
Be
They're
backing
pinned
up.
for 1 round.
Yeah, they're all just gathering their composure. Now Baron Zemo is shouting at them, telling them to get a move. So they are going to be. There's going to be one shot coming towards a red shot, and one towards Trident. As this is just representing all of them. Red shot. And Trident, famous.
Apparently, he brought the stormtroopers.
Yeah,
Goodness.
exactly. It is exactly that.
The
They
good
are
ones were
firing.
outside.
Yeah. And then Blackout. Oh, Baron Zemo, of course. He's going to take one more shot and try and shoot you out of. Ooh, a 17 to hit on that. Did you have your protection up?
Me?
Yeah. He's the tank is firing at you for 17 to hit. Does that hit?
It would. But I'm like, it's foolish to use energy against one that is made of energy.
Yeah, you guys are firing the same sort of energy signatures back and forth, but the 23 damage I did believe will break through that. But yeah, as you are both blasting away each other's defenses, Blackout is going to get another turn. He's still got you grabbed. You didn't actually break out of the grab. Do you want to spend a reaction to try and escape before he gets a chance?
Me?
Yes.
I used my reaction to ram. I don't have a reaction.
Oh, is that
Yeah, I have to use my full movement to dash, and then a reaction to try to hit him.
okay? Then he is just going to unleash a blast of darkness. Let's see, actually, yeah, Hector can see him again, so he's going to try blast Hector, but he's still grabbing on with one hand, just like in the artwork. He's kind of firing in two different directions as he tries to blast. Spend. This is going to an extra N.
Ooh. What's that damage?
It's against you.
This is
Oh.
14 hits. Hector.
Actually, no, it doesn't.
Holy shit.
No, 15 is the number.
Okay, yeah, then that is another fantastic failure as he is trying to blast you, and we're now going to say this whole corridor has gone dark. Same effect. He is, yeah, darkening all this. The Hydra agents and the two of you are engulfed in this darkness again, but that is going to be his turn and taking us back to the top of the round.
I just saw what he did, so I fancy doing the same thing to him. So they're gonna try to telekinetically grab him first. Blackout up, of course. Would 16 be enough?
Against what? Sorry,
Against the blackout?
But against what defense?
Well, against Mela. Sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
And then we're gonna do the same thing again, or at least try to do the same thing again. To swipe away his dimensional travel.
Okay, I will say, give me a logic check, just a non-combat one, to try and understand his powers.
16?
Was that for the actual
No,
power?
that was no, for the actual, like, the swipe power was a 19. This was for to understand how it works.
Okay, I missed the one. So, yeah, to understand how it works with the fantastic success, you can tell he's got two-dimensional travel powers, one to bring himself and one to send other people. So I'm assuming you want to take the one that sends other people.
Yeah, the one that he just tried to do to Devil's Advocate again.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I can just send him away and he can go fuck himself for like a round or two, then come back. And I need to pay 15 for that as well. Again, I think.
Yeah, that is the cost of the power.
Okay. Well, that's all I can do. That's my action and reaction.
Pretty good. You've taken away the two things that he was able to beat you guys with last time.
Gotta learn somehow. Get fucked.
You're done. Okay, so that is that your take.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, good shot.
Fuck this darkness. Let's just float and hope we don't hit anything.
Smack his head on the wall. Doing.
And then accidentally shoot Silencer.
You've also got heightened senses, so it's not the worst thing for you.
And fuck this guy. He needs to die now. You need an elemental blast in his head.
Wow.
Damn.
Well. Yes.
Ooh.
You said you were targeting which one?
Oh, just blackout.
Okay. He uses reaction. I think he did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's a reaction to try and send you away. Oh no, use the blast. So yeah, he is definitely going to use his elemental protection against that one. Oh, he's getting a bit low on the focus.
Perfect.
And you see that darkness just getting blasted away with that red energy as he barely tanks that shot. And I'll say, with a fantastic success, you also are able to dispel the darkness that he's just created with that blast of red light that comes
and I shall light the darkest hour. And now try and finish him.
He's full HP.
I don't care. Just turn him into a kebab or something.
You know how the other two may have been on full HP as well. I think Trident still would have just.
No, they were both injured.
No, I'm saying even if they were, he
Mm.
hit them so hard it wouldn't surprise me. But no, that Trident, it is your turn. Blackout is floating above you, and you've already knocked out these two. The Hydra agents are also shooting at you, but they don't seem to be great at that.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna throw my trident at Blackout, see if I can hit him. Wait, how far is he above me?
5 spaces.
Oh,
And I'd say you are, if you got to there, he's now 2 spaces.
sorry.
You've just climbed up a little bit, so I'd say he's about 2 spaces above you from where you are there. He's within melee range.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him.
Actually, no, you've only got a range of 2, but yeah, I mean, you can jump. Just jumping smash attack. What did you roll there?
14.
That hits his melee defense, and he just used his reaction to block the red shot's attack, so that'll hit.
16 damage. Got him.
Nice.
Cool. You don't want to try and go for the marble with the karma or something? I see you guys have got quite a bit of karma in the group at the moment.
Come on.
Yes.
Reroll the 3. You'll get a marvel. Where you believe in yourself. Heart of the dice.
And that's to your damage dice. That
Oh shit.
marble.
Yeah, didn't believe enough. I didn't. I did my part.
Don't listen to the devil if this. But yeah, 16 damage. He's definitely not happy about, and that is enough to injure him. As you smash down and hit him from behind it, he's just getting bombarded from every angle. The devil's advocate diving at him, the sniper shooting him, and then he suddenly gets clocked in the back of the head with the trident. This is not going like it did last time. I know Trident wasn't here last time, but you have turned the tables significantly.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Agent Silver.
All right. So I'm gonna do let's see here. I'm going to do a blast. I'm going to spend 10 karma to give me 5 more points.
Holy.
So 79.
Wait, what did you just say? You're gonna spend 10 karma to give you.
Yeah, because you can spend. Oh,
10 karma for 5
10,
damage.
10
Focus.
And
focus.
focus.
Oh my god, I am so sorry.
10 karma.
It's an angel. You got the devil on
Oh,
one side of you, Trident, and an angel clearly with 10 points of karma.
and I would like to spend a karma to give myself another edge on this roll.
Did you ever add the stuff from the energy absorption, or is that a different?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, it was. I think he hit me for 54, and then you just subtract the 15 that it costs to do absorption.
Oh, but does it heal you? I thought there was, because the one that Devil's Advocate uses, he can like
It doesn't heal
blast
me,
out.
no. It gives me
Mm-mm.
focus back.
Yeah, it gives you focus.
But oh, it gives you focus. I see.
Yeah.
There is one that Silencer uses that it can, instead of health damage, take focus damage. Like transfer it with something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it can go beyond your maximum focus. That's why
Yes.
I was thinking
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
Okay.
Then for a blast like that, that's what you did last time. I think actually you like got beyond your max focus and then put that all into a blast. That someone pulled a move like that. But anyway, yeah, that's
Okay.
extra 5 on top of that. Oh, that is definitely a hit. Come on, 616.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh, is that another 5? I'm so blind. Okay. So
20 damage. Wow. Oh well, 20 plus 5, 25 damage.
okay, yeah, I will tell you, he wouldn't be able to take another one of those. He is looking bad as that one fully connects. And yeah, what is the effect that Hector's light blasts actually have on people now? Like, does it burn them or?
I think it's more of a. I don't think it burns. I think it's kind of like blackouts. It just kind of hits you. It's more of a kinetic punch with
Yeah, so
energy.
yeah, so he just gets blasted back, like taking that hit to the chest as he is pushed backwards into Trident, just kind of floating over your head there, but still in danger. Is that going to be Agent Silver's?
And yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I'll stay right here.
Baron Zemo is going to actually drive the tank for a second. What tanks could move? But he is going to approach the red shot again. The two of you are back and forth. He's going to try and fire it, but he's going to spend another 20 focus this time for the tank. So we'll do another 10 points.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a fantastic success.
Wow.
Gonna take that red shot.
No, I just makes like a little barrier and just like makes the light free. The energy just reflects off it.
Okay, yeah, people complain that Marvel, like in the movies, always wind up with people flying around in the sky shooting energy at each other, but like it just happens naturally. Um, yeah, the tank versus sniper battle continues, and is a bit of a stalemate here. But Devil's Advocate, it is your turn.
I still fly. I'll fly up and smack Blackout by chain. A close chain attack. I'll reroll the 5 and make it a marvel. Whoop. I didn't. 14 to hit against his melee.
That is a hit.
28 health damage.
Has he got his reaction back? No, I don't think he does.
He doesn't, because he is last and he had he used it to not get obliterated.
Well, that means he can't do that. So devil's advocate. How do you want to do
Yeah, I'll just like instead of whipping it, I just start like wrapping it around my fist or my bony fist, and just say, yeah, "Well, you sent me to wherever that was. Now I'm sending you to where I'm from," and I just smack him straight in the face, like punch him with my punch full of hellish demonic chains.
Yeah, you send him flying down into the crate next to Silk as it just flies past Silencer, and there is a big explosion of debris that kind of comes flying out of it as he just gets absolutely whomped here. He is. Yeah. You've definitely gotten your revenge for him sending you into the Dark Force.
Not my revenge, my vengeance.
Ooh.
And I'll give you a point of karma there.
Yes. And that's actually no, I have the tank, and that's all. I don't have an attack.
Well, with that, having taken Blackout down, Baron Zemo is the only one left here. You can see him kind of like he sees the Devil's Advocate and Red Shot flying towards him. He is going to turn and just start trying to blast you guys out of the air. This one is going towards Devil's Advocate as he sees you flying.
Hit? No, yeah, hits.
Okay, 15 points of damage there as the tank you're going to see starting to reverse. As fast.
Right, well, can I blame him?
Yeah, you see it going for the portal behind as a. I don't know, maybe he was trying to pick up speed by moving forward, but he's definitely regretting his decision. The Hydra agents again are going to be going for one is going for Trident, one is going for Red Shot, and one is going for Silent.
Yeah.
Start moving. So try. What did I say? Red Shot Trident. 15 to hit you, Trident. Fantastic success.
That hits.
You can apply the damage there. I think you might tank most.
I'm actually curious.
And then 6 points of damage to Silencer. But yeah, as but what does it look like as Trident? We've got to really explain how all of these bullets are not affecting. Is it that his like bulletproof skin, or is he just like spinning this Trident around to block the bullets? I may have brought it up before, but
It
mind.
doesn't. Landy has a pretty tough skin, so it kind of just bounces off him. It hurts. It probably will leave a bruise.
It's the part of the covered in barnacles. It just deflects everything.
That
But
crustacean carapace you're hiding under that suit.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that makes sense. Like small arms fire is just gonna ping off of it. And that it does. However, I think Silencer, are you taking that 6 damage or are you getting winged by a bullet?
I'm taking it.
In here, and then the others missed Red Shot. Yeah, I can't go to get there. Alright. Silence. If we go back to you here at the top of the round, as Baron Zemo, you can see is firing that tank at the two in the air, and seems to be trying to reverse towards the portal, but you've got some Hydra agents.
You got it, guys? I probably do. I'm handling these dudes here. I'm gonna try to telekinetically attack them.
Oh,
Yeah.
erased.
Oh shit! Okay, how much
Jesus
damage?
Whoa!
Christ!
Describe to
You-
me how you take out all three.
I'm gonna
You
use
own
the first
3
one,
wounds.
and I'm gonna slam it into the second one, and use the momentum of the second one, slam it in the third one, and all of them into the wall, and just gonna fall down and be unconscious.
Okay, and then
I'm
you
gonna
join
need a-
Black in that heap.
Yeah.
In the...
I can move here, I guess. That's all we can do this one.
Okay, well, as Silencer just wipes the floor with the Hydra agent, literally, Red Shot, we go to you again.
Oh well.
Okay.
Going
These
getting away.
elemental protection battles can only last so long. With it does cost focus
Well,
to keep doing.
the new rules
Yeah.
do kind of speed them up.
Yeah, but I haven't got to those yet. After this
Yeah.
section.
It's time for it. Come on, give me that marble. You betrayed my trust.
Anyone is still a hit. Oh, and does break the elemental protection that he's trying to bring up there again, deactivating the force field and opening it up to it. I'm just going to
Oh.
ask you to stop there because I can't see you under the tank. Yeah, but you are flying above.
Well, you ain't getting away from this.
The tank is now vulnerable. Trident, we go to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and towards these guys. Can I use my action to run the rest of the way?
Yeah, you can dash like that.
I'm in position. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. I'll say because these are just the Hydra agents, you're running towards them, allow you to use your reaction to try to attack them if you want.
Okay, I'll make a fast attack, which means I can hit both of them if I hit.
Nice.
$14,
14 hits them both.
and that means they take both like half damage.
And they are minions, so you knock them both out.
Oh,
What
and
does it look like?
I'm just gonna come in. I'm gonna sweep the leg of the first guy, spin around, hit the second guy, and then come down on the on the first guy again, making sure he's unconscious.
Hell yeah. Yeah, where you're standing there, it's like the slightly raised little platform, and you're now looking down on the tank there as Red Shot's flying in towards it. As you are all now surrounding Baron Zemo, and he's definitely trying to get out of. yeah, Agent Silver, I think that takes us to you.
The shield is down, right?
Yeah, Red Shot just took it down.
Oh, there I go again, using the measurement tool. Fly. Tank. We're going to go after the Hydra tank. And we're going to do another blast. And let's see here. Oh, let me read it. You get 1 for every 2. So if I wanted to do 10 points of extra damage, that would be 20 more focus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Hector's going to spend 20 more focus for 10 more damage, and he's going to spend another karma for another edge. Wow. Does a 14 hit its agility? The tank's agility?
No. Oh,
Oh.
actually, yeah, it does. Sorry.
Oh,
For
okay.
13.
Nice. So 17, 27 damage to the tank. And 39.
Okay. And then as you blast.
Oh, it did nothing.
Yeah, it did an extra 10 on top of that, so he did 19. So, but it is
nice.
a tank, and it is pretty sturdy. But Baron Zemo on the inside is going to use his reaction to return fire. And
That I think hits. Let's take a look. Yeah. Vigilance, right? Vigilance.
yeah.
33. Focus. All right.
Yeah, so you apply your health damage reduction though, if you have any. Do you have damage reduction?
I do. 21 damage. Did it take it away? It did. Okay. Okay.
You've got the same damage reduction on your focus. Okay, that's very handy.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a more complicated thing. Yeah, so you are going to see that Baron Zemo is definitely fighting back here, but you have started to damage the tank.
Nice. Oh, wait. End turn. What am I thinking? Baron Zemo's turn.
Okay, then Baron Zemo. Yeah, Baron Zemo, you're going to see this, the turret starting to turn quite swiftly now as he starts backing up into the portal. You see that he seems to be trying to reverse back into his world, maybe to find more backup. Who knows? But he is going to attempt to shoot at Hector and Red Shot here.
that hits. Is it half damage?
Yes, half damage on that one. It's a split attack, so I mean it's snap shooting. So that's also does a 16 hit red shot.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll also take half damage there.
Oh, but I have damage reduction, so half of 11.
Yeah, just
Just
apply
do the same
damage
thing.
and just add half of what it's dealt to you.
Okay. Alright, so apply. Confirm. So 15. So add 15? Am I understanding that?
No, add,
No, half of 15 is
Oh.
7.
Oh, okay. 7. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That makes more sense. I was like, wait a minute.
so then as Baron Zemo is trying to back up through the portal, he just goes, "No, this isn't over. I have foreseen all of your moves. Uh, you just walked into my trap." Yeah, you can tell he's probably bluffing at this point, but as he is definitely moving as fast as he can. But Devil's Advocate, we go to you.
Observe as I float next to it. Bada bing, bada boom. I possess the vehicle.
Oh no!
Observe. My tank now.
No, no, what is this? As yeah, it's like this tank turns from this advanced Hydra, like high-tech tank into the most heavy metal thing you've ever seen, and Baron Zemo has no longer got control over this vehicle as
That's me.
you see him trying to climb out of the top of it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's your turn then. As we go to him,
I
you
believe that
see
if he comes in contact with it, he will have to. I'll make an attack against him and take some damage.
okay, make that attack as he's trying to climb out of it. I don't think yeah, he can't do that
He
without
just
touching.
takes regular damage. It's probably ego, I would assume. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably ego. So I'll just roll and just roll the damage immediately after. Not a lot, but 13 health damage.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely getting hurt. You can see him burning himself as he tries to climb out of the tank. He does climb on top of it. Now that was 5. It's it. Yeah. So you see him climbing onto it and just like running to the back of it. He seems to be going for the portal, but that's as far as he can get, getting out of the tank. He's just standing on the back. He looks like he's about to dive through the portal at the back there. But yeah, you have successfully hijacked his tank. Goddamn, what a move. I was not expecting that. Silencer. We go to you again at the top of the round. Looks like Zemo's the only one left, yeah. You're gonna let him get away.
I'm gonna just as I'm like floating there, I'm just gonna take my communication. Like, hey, Doctor Strange, what's the worst goddamn what's the worst dimension you could send someone to?
Detroit.
Well, that
The dark
really would
dimension?
Already.
well, if if you want someone to punish them on the other the side, then I could highly recommend.
Standing right here.
Yes, probably not going very far. Uh, yeah, send her to the dark dimension. My wife will take care of whoever.
He's buried?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was just double checking whose dimension. Technically, I think in the modern comics, she's Sorcerer Supreme of Earth because
I'm
Strange
just
died.
surprised he's married. Period. I
It's
didn't know
yeah,
that.
Charlize Theron showed up in the movies. That's clear. He ends up with it. Anyway, yeah, he says his wife will take care of it, but he says, well, "What's the situation with the portal? Can I step in to secure it?"
Yeah, in a moment, everything's gonna be fine. You can come. Gonna use my telekinetic grab to try to grab him, which should probably hit with 20 against his melee.
Oh yeah, that hit.
Then I'm gonna use this power that I swiped to send him to a dark dimension. And if I remember, it's my ego versus his vigilance, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Double check that. I think so. Just find Blackout's corpse.
Right next to Silk.
Yeah, ego versus vigilance, and yeah,
Does 15 beat his vigilance?
I'm checking. Sorry, there's a lot of things to click on.
Yes, sorry. Pushy.
Yeah, it definitely beats his vigilance defense.
Oh,
Well, then the portal behind, like, as I'm doing it, and my eyes go like all black shut, all of a sudden there's just a portal appearing behind him, and just two black hands just swipe at him and just starts pulling him like slowly. Not even like fast, just like slowly pulling him away.
Amazing, as yeah, you will see the sort of the portal fully giving you a glimpse into the dark dimension for a moment there, as a like Marvel Sparkle Circle it starts appearing behind you, and Doctor Strange and some of the Shield team starts moving in, and they, as you are now basically taking control of the portal, and just Baron Zemo is falling backwards into it like he's falling into a black hole. You you see Strange appearing and then just shouting to you to say, "Keep it going, control the portal, and it'll be ours." And I need you to make, please, one more ego check. But I want everyone that is here. Um, I want you to tell me what you are doing as Zemo is getting flung into the dark dimension, and you are retaking Hell's Kitchen.
I'll like hop onto the tank and just like smack him, so to like push him into the dark dimension.
yeah.
Bat swing it.
Hector's also gonna like take a shot at him to help push him. Oh yeah, no, he's actually gonna push him. He's gonna do elemental push to push him into the dark dimension.
I'll use my karma point and give Silencer an edge.
That's what I was wanting to do as well.
They've used it. Why not? Just it's probably the last one we have.
Another one.
All right, you can have one of mine.
Hold it. Oh, you dumbass!
Another one.
What?
No.
Take another one. You can have one of mine. We need that 616. And if that doesn't, you can take the last one.
You can have one of
Have
mine.
any more?
I have one
Oh,
more.
what the fuck? I deleted it!
No, they're all.
It's fine. It's 5-6-6.
Trident said he gave you another one. Just roll 1d6. If this is a 6, you got it.
1d6.
Wow.
Fuck
All right,
off.
well, it wasn't sweet, but I mean, it was still a fantastic success. Let's not let that go. As yeah, you take control of this portal as the tank. You see Baron Zemo pull out a grappling hook and fire it to try and pull himself back in, but it only connects with the tank that is flung at his face. and as these hands just pull him back into darkness, the flaming tank disappears, and you and Doctor Strange work together to reshape this portal as those blasts of light and all those final shots just push a screaming Zemo into nothingness. The portal is going to change and just warp as the dark dimension disappears, and you start to see images of a, a myriad of different Earths across the dimensions, and luckily, no longer do you see Hydra Earth, but you now have control of.
I make a roll just to see if I spot the other Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I mean, you have disconnected it from Hydra Earth currently, from what you can see. But give me a vigilance check to see as that connection fades, if maybe you can.
No, I don't.
No, you do not. But you do know that you have stopped whatever he was working to stop getting through these portals. You have blocked their connection. And with that, you will hear cheers over from the Shield teams over the radio as Nick Fury says, well done. You've done it, lads. Hell's Kitchen is ours once more. New York is saved." And yeah, you hear all of the Avengers and X-Men just like congratulating and celebrating as on a mission well done. What are you guys doing?
Let's go.
Just slumping down on the ground, exhausted.
My tank, no. He just got it.
You did say you were throwing it in.
Oh, I thought I was punching him.
Doctor Strange says, "Oh, don't worry. I'll ask Clear to send it back.
I don't think it's
Must be lying around
I
there
don't think it's road legal.
Probably.
Well, to be fair, I don't think a lot of what you did today was technically legal, but you've certainly earned yourself all a decent reward and a well-earned rest, I would imagine. Well done. The Avengers are in your debt, as is New York, I'm sure. So can anyone see where the fuck I put Doctor Strange on the map, by the way?
Right there.
Right. So, yeah, at this point, I mean, sorry, are any of you doing anything else here as you've retaken New?
I'm not. Yeah, rest and then got work to do.
Yep.
No rest for the wicked.
I think Agent Silva's going to take a 2-week vacation.
Will give us a proper conclusion. I'm just
It's okay.
looking through the notes. But yeah, how are the rest feeling, having finally gotten rid of Baron Zemo and stopped Hydra?
I think like a weight of relief. Like the
Finally
weight
over.
has been, like it's over. It's finished. New York can get back to being New York, which is going to be This is gonna be like heaven compared to what we've been through.
Strange would bring Fury here as well to join you as he walks in and just says, "Well done. I think the world got lucky this time, but because of their arrogance, the supremacy chose to invade New York, and that's never worked out well for anyone, has it? Sure, if any of them are left, they've probably gone to some remote location to regroup, but we'll find any stragglers and take them in. Appreciate your help in that, but as the doctor has said, you've earned your rest."
I think it's time. I think I'm gonna take some PTO there, director. Just gonna salute him and walk off.
Before you go, there
Yeah.
is every reason to think that the supremacy might open another portal to, say, Antarctica or Wyoming and try again. I I know at some point we're going to have to get to the other side and shut this thing down permanently, but you have earned that rest, and I we have got plenty more that can take on that mission. But if anyone is up to taking down Hydra Earth altogether and figuring out why the hell they were trying to break in anyway, you let me know. We'd be happy to have you. And if
Sign
you ever
me up.
need shields, he will also say if you ever need shields, just give him a call, and you will all earn a favor here from Shield.
Ooh.
We'll add to your character sheets. Hector, it's not going to matter much for you because you're actually a Shield agent. You can always fall
Yeah.
in back. But you have all. You will see in the quest what you got. In the quest log what you got are given as a reward. You get a few favors.
Where is the quest log? Not
Yeah.
table. Oh, journal. There we go.
Good.
Thank you very much.
You deactivated the monument. You stormed the convention center. Yeah, I'd say you knocked out a couple of the heroes. Captured them. Some of them were killed, but secured the portal machinery, and yeah, I intended to put more civilian encounters in there, but you did help everyone that you could. So yeah, everyone earns reinforcements favor, the IOU, I need a hero, and also yeah, reinforcements is the back one. So you also earn a point of karma, an advancement point, and the knowledge that you saved New York City.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
We did it. And now we're rank 4? No.
No.
No, we're not rank 4 yet.
What?
Yeah. Go to Hector's sheet. And we are doing character builder. Getting schooled. New power.
Well, as I mean, yeah, you guys can do those things here, but we will have a little epilogue to see, yeah, where the characters go after this, as the game is not over, but this is where we're going to wrap things up with the campaign for now. The campaign can continue this adventure if you do take what Fury was just saying and go back through the portal on another Shield mission. But from this point out, I think we're going to be playing a more loose, like less focused on one plot and more smaller adventures. So we'll be able to see different heroes coming in, different team dynamics, and focus on some of your personal storylines. So maybe if you want to hint at any of what we might be seeing in the future from them, uh, this may be a good chance to do so with a little epilogue. But it is some time for rest and recovery, and while the world, and New York in particular, sees its fair share of crises and devastating tragedies, it will still take some time to pick up the pieces and sort of rebuild Hell's Kitchen. But you have gained a solid reputation here, not just in Hell's Kitchen, where much of the action took place, but across the 5 boroughs as you've traveled the breadth and width of the Big Apple to put things right. Additionally, New York's other heroes, groups like the Fantastic Four and the Avengers, have likely heard, well, you know that they've all heard good things about you. You helped them quite personally, but they've all heard good things about you and might call upon your aid for assistance in future endeavors. You know, it never hurts to have a reputation as being a reliable, stand-up, good guy, or which I said with air quotes.
Let's not push it.
Yeah. Let's not push it. I don't know.
Where do we see our heroes slash anti-heroes going off to over the next sort of few weeks, heading in towards New Year's, which will be the big celebration where we'll end things off to.
Yeah, the Devil's Advocate is probably at the wharf where he's supposed to meet Silvermane. He's just like finishing his cigar, like wearing a long like trench coat because it's cold now. Once he's done, he just tosses it and steps on it, and then walks into one of the buildings.
And you will see a dark warehouse that you are being sort of brought into. There are a couple of Magia guards on guard, but at the end of the room there is a table and a figure sitting at the desk that has been waiting for you and is just sitting in the shadows there. But as the Magia thugs close the door behind Tony, I think that may be the first adventure we get into.
Nice. I think for Hector, you would see him taking a drive up up to upstate New York, where his family lives, and you're gonna see him spend Christmas and New Year's up there with his family.
And as they, I mean, this incredibly wealthy family of Hector's as well, I imagine it is quite a lavish celebration for them.
Yeah, it's a big house. Well, it's a big yeah, it's a big house. It's a big house.
I'm imagining the food is really good. Like a feast over
Oh
the.
yeah, definitely. Definitely. And then the tree is this giant Christmas tree, and you see the lights in the house um, at night. Just tons and tons of lights.
At some point, Hector, as you are enjoying your celebrations, you would get a phone call, as you would see it as a phone call from the realtor that you were going to buy that apartment building.
Uh, he's gonna answer and he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't I don't think we're gonna need the warehouse anymore. Sorry I
I'm
didn't get
sorry.
back to you.
Sorry. So what do you mean? You you picked up the keys days ago. I was calling to let you know that there's going to be a New Year's parade tonight on the street. We're just letting all the residents know that they should probably not park their cars on the street. It might get a little bit dangerous. What? Sorry, is there some sort of confusion?
Wait, did you say I went and picked up the keys?
Yes, sir. I handed them to you myself. You and your father said that you would be moving in immediately.
Evil cloner.
Evil clone.
You see your father sitting in the other room. There's like he's definitely not living in a warehouse in Brooklyn. He's
Right.
got this lavish.
Okay, you know what? It's New Year's. What about if I just come by the office later? Let's say Monday, and we'll square things away.
All right, if you like. So this really was a courtesy call. Our business has been concluded, but I will be happy to remind you of the paperwork. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. You hear her starting to realize that you must be drunk and forgot that you bought an apartment building. And she says, I will see you on Monday. And you hear her put the phone down and then not put it down properly and just mutter about how some rich asshole forgot he bought a whole apartment or a whole warehouse in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he'll just hang up. But he's definitely gonna check his bank account now. Were
You will
funds
check it.
withdrawn?
From what you can tell, all the paperwork went through and you did purchase that building. It seems like everything went ahead as you were planning, and someone went and got the keys.
Interesting. Okay.
And someone who had your bank details as well. So we'll get into that.
It
If-
was Thorns. That's who it was. Yep.
Okay, maybe. I was going to ask what Thorns was doing.
It is now. Fuck.
I'll
um,
give you a think of what Thorns was doing while we go to the others. Because I'd like to hear.
celebrating on Krakoa and just doting on Colossus.
Oh, doting on Colossus. Okay,
Yeah.
might need some ego checks for that one. But yeah, imagine New Year's on Krakoa, lots of this is like Dazzler and all all the heroes that can produce light. They're wishing Hector was there, I'm sure, but sending fireworks into the sky.
Oh yeah, Jubilee especially. Yeah.
Yeah, Jubilee. That I was thinking, I was like, who does this whole thing is like fireworks.
Yep.
So yeah, what about the others?
And Silent would probably go back to finally, with his sister, with his parents, and also go back to work. Just to lay low for at least a little bit.
Yeah, you would find a lot of work waiting for you when you get back there. Now that Hell's Kitchen has been retaken, Nelson and Murdoch is just packed with trying to take on as many cases as they can, honestly, to help the people of Hell's Kitchen um, just get claims from their insurance and get paid out for all the damages to their property. And it is a logistical legal nightmare. Yeah, you are treated very well at Nelson and Murdoch, especially by your new boss, Mr. Murdoch, as unbeknownst maybe to you, the two of you saved New York together, and he is very much aware of that fact. As I'm sure there will be a couple of nights that we will see the two of them heading up to the rooftop when the ship goes down. But for now, legal work, courtroom dramas.
Well, that's good.
And beers at Josie's afterwards. I think that would be a big celebration. That is the local that all the lawyers from Nelson and Murdoch would hang out at. But I feel like there would be a call maybe sent out to the others as well that were on the team to meet up for a drink at Josie's, but only to those who don't have the secret identities going on.
You would know
Before
my.
we maybe get
You would know, by the way, the Daredevil. You would know who I am, right? I would not know who he is, though. Right.
and no, at this point, unless I don't know, you can like read thoughts now, so you might figure it out soon enough. But I don't think he's revealed himself to be Matt Murdock.
But yeah, I know that I can't know that who is he, but I'm asking if he would know my identity, I guess.
Oh, he knows who you are. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He, bear in mind, he can tell from your voice immediately. He can't see your face at the best of times, so like
Makes
I
sense.
know.
Okay,
But also, they were involved when you got your powers, so he in particular probably knows the most about you guys. Maybe not about Trident, but he would be the most well informed. The rest of them probably have no idea.
Okay, thank you.
But the Trident and Red Shot.
To me, I'm going back home. I'm back to my studies. For now, I do have. I'm not sure if I'm gonna quit the Hero gig completely. I have some interesting ideas based on some Stark tech I saw. Well,
I
but I'm gonna work on it.
even spoke to Tony Stark about maybe getting some, or like he wanted to talk to you about your outfit and your mask. I think you did have a little conversation there on the heading carrier. Remember?
Yeah, I was with Spider-Man. I believe that was with Spider-Man at the time. I don't think I talked
Oh
to Tony.
yeah. So yeah, we at some point as you were working on these, you would actually find that the university there would be an unmarked package that is sent. It is Stark branded. That is sent to the marine biology department, and it just has a symbol of a trident on it, but it just says to my favorite new student from Tony Stark, and there would be a box that no one would know what to do with. Your professor would be like, "This just arrived. I don't know who it's for," but it seems to have come from like Tony Stark, who remember sponsors the university. So it's like you're you're using the Stark Research Foundation, and it seems like Mr. Stark sent a gift to the marine biology lab.
Strange. Let me take that off your hand, though. I'm gonna put it in this supply closet.
As you go into the supply closet, are you tempted to look what's in?
Hell yeah.
You will open it and find that there is a piece of Atlantean technology that
Ooh.
it looks like this doesn't immediately look like Stark Tech to you. This looks like something uh, almost similar to your trident, but it is. You can actually give me a logic check to see if you can identify what it is, but it is definitely Atlantean tech.
Hold on, non-combat. There you go.
Yeah, you can tell that this is an Atlantean. It's kind of like a library device. It's like a storage device for information, and um, holds the will hold some texts that were lost in like when Atlantis sank. Like there is information that has been heavily guarded by Atlantis. These are the kinds of things that people would believe burned in the Library of Alexandria. You know, these are ancient texts, but also Atlantean research. These are the kinds of things that, for a marine biology lab, could answer questions that they could take decades to figure out.
I'm just gonna
But,
go. Okay then.
however, only an Atlantean, you would know this, that only an Atlantean would know how to access one of these things. So it's probably something that Tony Stark found a while ago, hasn't been able to open, and realized there's an Atlantean kid at the university, sent it through. But this could help your lab immensely, or it could help you, or it could sit on a shelf quietly and no one could touch it. Maybe safer, but it's up to you.
Indeed. Yeah, that's about it. I might go through it. Like I might like okay, I'm gonna take these home eventually because I'm gonna swap them out. So I can read them, probably swap them out over time because I don't really want people to review I know Atlantean.
Yeah, this is to be it's like a sphere. It's like a ball that's sitting in here, but it just looks like this very intricate kind of almost metallic. Some of it looks like bone, or maybe some kind of like um, the smooth lines of Atlantean uh, decor. But yeah, this is it, to anyone else, it might just look like a decoration, but you know what it could actually do. So yeah, we will see what Trident decides to do with that, if anything. And then we'll move on to hear what Red Shot has been up
Well, Redshot will be walking into, I think, Shield with a Christmas tree and a chair. Then find where Silk is, and he's just gonna put the what's called Christmas tree down in front of her cell, the chair down, and just sit down and say, "Not even the Nazis should be alone on Christmas. There's no violence on Christmas."
as you sit next to her cell, and you can see that there's like she's kind of hidden in the shadows of the back of the cell. And as you light up the Christmas lights on this tree, maybe just with your elemental infusions, there's this red glow that fills the room, and you are going to see sitting in the back of the cell, like sort of hunched up, almost in her spidey-like position, you're going to see the silk suddenly lunge towards you onto the glass, and you will see that half of her face is covered in some kind of a symbiote that is like slowly taking her over. It looks like she is infected with something.
Ew.
And she just like looks at you, and in this strange, almost double voice, just says, "I will get you for what you've done. Hydra made me stronger, faster. It's just taking a little while to kick in, but soon." And you just see her kind of clawing at this sort of glass that is they've clearly put here, like thick bulletproof glass that is keeping her in here. Yeah, that is where you will spend your Christmas, with the silk that seems to be infected by some kind of symbiote, and you see it is a strange red color.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Carnage.
Or potentially terror or scream.
Just a new one.
I will name it Bob.
Enough.
With that, we'll go to see what Thorns is up to.
Thorns?
But you already described she was
Yeah.
doing New Year's in Krakoa. Sorry, I thought we'd forgotten someone.
Don't think with it.
Yeah. Well then, with that, I know it's actually going to be a little bit early tonight, but I think that is where we'll wrap up tonight's session. As maybe at some point you guys meet up for a shawarma, but other than that, you all enjoy your holiday seasons, and in the winter in New York, we will rejoin you guys next week to see where this adventure will continue.
Holy. Good job, everybody.
Good job.
Thanks for the game.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for the
This was
game,
great.
DM.
Yeah, this is great.